Hey everyone, welcome to another Record Time. Today we're only going to look at 3 records, but they're rather curious records. They're oddities from my collection that I really just wanted to share with you. The first one up I found at a record show. I was flipping through one of these $3 bins. Just flip, 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 flip. You know, the thing about record collectors is that, you know, we can flip so fast. We can, all these images like go through our head. We can process it so fast, and then you kind of stop and go, wait, oh, here's one I don't have, or something like that. Well, I'm flipping along in this $3 bin, and okay, I recognize that Close to the Edge by Yes zipped by me, but something didn't seem right about it. So I flip back, and I find this this sticker on the cover, which basically says, promotional, not for sale. Okay, that's cool to get a promotional copy of it. But then it says DJ copy, and it's indicating that it's in mono. And I was like, what? Like, why would a Yes album be in mono? You know, so I kind of open it up. I mean, I already had a copy, of course, of, you know, the regular commercially available one. And sure enough, it's a white label, promo copy, which is cool. But in mono, at $3, I couldn't pass that up. And just for the curiosity factor of it. And, you know, I came to find out later on that, you know, in the early 70s, a lot of these sort of prog rock bands, especially on the Atlantic label, so like Yes and Emerson, Lake and Palmer and these kind of bands, they were getting a lot of airplay on like college radio, but there's sort of like a college AM radio. So they produced these mono copies of these classic records at that time, so that these college, you know, AM radio stations would play them. And so just it's not a special mix or anything. It's basically a fold down of the stereo version, but yeah, I mean, I just thought it was pretty cool. Unfortunately, the condition of it is not the best. You know, whatever college radio station got this, they were probably playing a lot, and they weren't handling it very well. You know, as is usually the case when you're spinning records at a radio station. Second one up, the Kinks. You know, the Kinks are celebrating you know, their 60th anniversary this year. A lot of other videos and special things going on for that. And so I decided to include this in my curiosity collection of 3 records today. This is basically, it's the Kinks Misfit record. So this is a promo copy for when Misfits came out. And as kind of a unique idea, they decided to make a square record and put it in a round sleeve, right? So Misfit, right? So this is basically a 4-song EP with Rock and Roll Fantasy, Black Messiah, Misfits, Permanent Waves. Yeah, it's really cool to have, just a little curiosity. The last thing up, the Police. I bought this like way back when it first came out, and I'm really glad I did. The Police 6-pack limited edition. I don't know if you've seen this before, but it's basically the first 6 singles packaged together in this, you know, rather, you know, poly type, you know, bag sort of thing. And the cool thing about this is not only, you know, that it has all of the original sleeves, you know, but the discs themselves, and they all come in polyline sleeves, and they're all on blue vinyl too. So just a really cool, curious thing. The Police 6-pack, which includes Roxanne, Can't Stand Losing You, So Lonely, what else? Message in a Bottle, and we have Walking on the Moon, and Bed's Too Big Without You. They're all on, like I said, they're all on these colored vinyl, and they all have a little, they've got a little card in there that has lyrics and a cool picture on the other side. Really love this little collection. Fun to play. Also, one thing about this is like this Bed's Too Big Without You is a previously released mono version. Kind of a different mix on that. And I've never seen this anywhere else. Even a number of years later, they put out a CD collection that was supposed to be this comprehensive CD collection of everything that they had made up to that point, and I did not see that on there. So seems like a unique song that's collected in this collection. So that's it, folks. Just 3 kind of curious things. Hope things are going well. Thanks again for joining in with me today.